It's insane how these people are considered terrorists for helping defend innocent Palestinians against the invasion and genocide by the Israeli government, but the Israeli government isn't considered a terrorist government for committing a genocide against innocent Palestinians. It's just truly insane nowadays what a terrorist is. A terrorist is a group of people that is against the United States, mass murdering people, or against the allies of the United States, mass murdering people. So most of these people are just considered terrorists because they don't want to be killed by the Israeli government or the United States.
Hezbollah has upped its offensive against Israel. The Iran-backed group claims to have launched explosive-laden drones at Israel's army base. It is the first time that the group has targeted the base. This in response to an Israeli strike in the south Lebanon city of Sidon that killed a senior commander of Hamas, Samar al-Hajj. The Lebanese government has accused Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for waging a regional war in Lebanon to save his neck. While speaking to the media, Nasser Yassin, minister in the government, said that Lebanon has been stepping up its preparedness for more attacks from Israel. He added that his country would not stand the same level of aggression that Gaza is facing.
Of course, a fragile nation like Lebanon won't stand such aggression to this degree of we're seeing in Gaza. But we have to be prepared. We pulled ourselves together to really work on advancing our preparedness, whether the healthcare or logistics or having food, fuel and other stuff, to a certain level that we can actually absorb such aggression in the first instances of an Israeli attack on Lebanon. Someone who flies or sends their militants or their assassins to another capital, is not shy from waging a regional war.
Yeah, the Israeli government attacking another nation is, is an act of war. I mean, imagine if everybody believed that the people fighting against Nazi Germans during World War II were actually the terrorists because that's what the Nazis said, and they were defending themselves against the Nazi invasion. This would be saying Jewish people fighting against Nazis were the actual terrorists because they were fighting back. This is no different. You have Palestinians fighting back against an occupying government, but they're considered the terrorists for using their right to self-defense, or other nations coming to their aid. I mean, the United States came to the aid of Jewish people to help them defend against the Nazi Germans. They're considered terrorists underneath the eyes of the Nazi Germans, but they're not considered bad people for that. They're considered, you know, uh, the saviors of the world for helping defeat Germany. This is the same with Palestinians defending themselves against the Israeli government and the people coming to their aid. They're trying to save people from a genocide.
Well, not just Lebanon, the whole of West Asia is bracing for an escalation given a possible wave of attacks by Iran and its allies to punish Israel for the killings of senior members of Hamas as well as Hezbollah. Well, Jordan, which lies between Iran and Israel, says it will not be a battlefield for the two countries. Jordan's foreign minister said, and I'm quoting, "We informed the Iranians and Israelis that we will not allow anyone to violate our airspace and risk the safety of our citizens," unquote. Meanwhile,
Okay, so what is Jordan going to do when the Israeli government continues to launch missiles through space? Will they stop the Israeli government from doing that?
U.S. amphibious assault ship has docked in Cyprus as a part of a pre-arranged visit. The U.S. ambassador to Cyprus said that US's WASP would be used to support civilians if hostilities flare.